Jason Jessica episode 9, when Jace met Carlee. I'm in the right order, right? Yes, I am. Okay. A part of me just be like, wait, am I watching the right episode? I am. I don't know, panic attacks. By the way, sorry if I sound a little weird for this, but just long story short, I need to get a new mic soon, because the mic I have, I think, is dying. Because I'm sounding slightly muted, and then I'm raising my audio levels up. But anyway, back to the episode.
I want to properly introduce myself to this Jace Hubbard. Jason says that he's a pretty good guy, so I want to see it for myself.
Are you sure about this, Carlee? You're planning to introduce yourself to someone you don't even know.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's a big risk if you ask me.
I know, but I looked over Jace's Facebook profile this morning, and honestly, nothing about it seems off.
Why ask first people to think we could just talk to them?
Works at a hotel water park, and people in the community have very good and positive feedback about him. I do understand your concerns though, so I don't plan on going alone. I'm bringing one of the girls
Jace to the
along
water
with me,
park.
just in case.
Smart choice. Glad to know you're taking a big precaution, Carlee. By the way, your mother and I have talked things over, and have come to a decision for you and Taylor, following last night's little incident.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what's my punishment going to be, for taking Dad's handgun without permission, and then pointing it directly at Taylor?
What are you talking about, Carlee? You're not getting any kind of punishment.
Wait, what? This is a joke, right?
This is no joke, honey.
You're not getting punished, because...
Are you serious right now?
Yep, boy.
Little Miss Perfect is getting off easy. Unbelievable.
The heck? Why do you look like Paige?
Taylor, what is with that outfit? That has to be one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
It's called Style Mom, which is something none of you will ever understand.
There is no way you are wearing that outfit to school, young lady. It's against the school policy and dress code to wear clothing like that.
Seriously.
That outfit makes you look like a prostitute, which we will not allow, even for a second, in this household.
Well, you're obviously doing a really bad job of stopping me. Lighten up, will you? I'm just trying out my new sense of style.
We are not.
You're just trying to get
games here,
attention at this
Taylor.
point.
That outfit is absolutely disgusting, and you are going to change out of it, right now.
Why should I? You both don't care what I have to say anyway, so
Where'd
I
you
might
get
as
an
well
outfit
start
like
getting
that?
used to doing things on my own.
Without them knowing.
Starting with deciding to wear whatever I want, whenever I want. I'm gonna start enjoying the lifestyle that I want to follow.
I love how teenagers always do the
you are
rebellion phase
changing
and be
out
like,
of that
I'm going to do whatever
and
I
that's the
want
final
while in
answer.
someone else's house.
Not going to do it.
It's one of those things
You
that
two
I said to
can't
be
make
like,
me.
no, I just think I have the power card here.
Well, I think me and your father will just have to change all that.
Ah crap, she pissed them off.
Yeah, good job, Einstein. It's like when you live in someone else's house, they have all the power. Who could have
I
guessed?
really do appreciate you being able to tag along with me, Serena.
Don't mention it, girl. That's what friends are for. And there was no way I was going to let you go at this alone, and introduce yourself to some creepy 21-year-old blonde boy.
Sounds like someone is already jumping to an early conclusion. Come on, you might like Jace when you meet him.
Doubt it, because that's how it all starts. The boy makes up a convincing profile on social media, and when you meet him, he makes up some kind of story. Next thing you know, he's trying to get you into his bed.
Haha, I should have figured you would say that. Guess Travis really did change your perspective on how you view boys.
Freak.
Okay, 2 things. 1, Travis was a liar, and is someone who doesn't deserve to get laid. And 2, you know damn well, that he tried to convince me into making out with him when we first met. So yeah, it's no wonder my perspective on boys has changed.
I can't
But
blame
Travis
you.
was just one boy, Serena. Come on, you should get back into the dating game. You might reel in a keeper.
Yeah, I'll pass. I prefer being single, thank you very much.
You're lost then.
No, my win. Anyway, changing the subject, how have things been since I last saw you?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
Oh boy, what did that bratty sister of yours do this time?
She threw a big temper tantrum last night at the movie theater because all the tickets for Fantasy Island
It's hard
were
to believe
sold
all
out.
that happened in
Then,
one night.
that same night, after we all went to bed, she tried sneaking some of my cousin's leftover chocolate birthday
And again,
cake.
the entire
That
Majin
resulted
Buu
in
arc
me
just happens in
pointing
about
at
the
fun
span
of
of
her,
2
and
to
I
3
nearly pulled the
days.
trigger.
Sounds like
Well, not the
you
same
had
in part,
quite
just
the
the part when
interesting
Goku comes
experience.
back. Starting
You don't
then,
know the
that's how
half
it
of
happens
it.
in about
You
24
should have
hours.
seen Taylor's choice of clothing
It's
when
like
she came
bullshit.
downstairs this morning. She literally looked like a prostitute, or some random hot chick you'd find standing on a street corner.
Jeez, so what did your parents do about Taylor?
Let's hear it.
You do not want to know, Serena. It wasn't pretty.
Given the fact they were willing to beat the crap out of her in public, it probably wasn't very good. Okay, not beat the crap out of her, but at least
Well,
it's implied
this
that
is
they
it.
hurt her.
This is the house Jason told me to go to.
We should back out now while we can.
You
Have you
can't
ever
be
driven up to
serious,
someone's
Serena.
house and then said,
We just
hello,
got here.
hello,
I'm
it's
as
nice to
serious
meet
as
you.
I can be. Come on, let's just head back into town and get lunch or
I
something.
mean, I haven't, but maybe
If
it's
you want
just
to
me.
stay put, be my guest. But I'm going through
Then again,
with this.
Tyndale Valley isn't exactly completely realistic. It's it's very down to earth in that sort of sense, but still, like,
Wait
there's
for me, Carlee.
that little bit
Guess I
of
somehow
what?
convinced you.
Or who
huh?
knows? Maybe it is me. I
Don't
don't know.
you get the wrong idea. I'm only doing this in case I need to defend you from this guy,
Huh.
especially if things get out of hand.
I don't think Jace could break a stick. I mean, in this series, I don't mean anything to real life Jace. Mostly because I'm afraid he might break a stick at me.
Hi there. Can I help you two with something?
Yes, hello there. You must be Jace Hubbard.
Yeah, that's
Music's
me. And
ominous.
who are you two?
Pardon this sudden intrusion, but allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Carlee. Carlee Haven. And this is my friend, Serena Frost.
Nice to meet both of you. But this is kind of awkward. I mean, without warning, two random girls just randomly came to my house and knocked on my door.
Yeah.
You might want to think twice before calling us random girls.
Serena.
You literally are to him.
Take a chill pill, will ya? He's gonna start thinking we're here to make threats or something. He's not like Travis.
I'm sorry, what?
It's nothing. Just something she doesn't like talking about.
Are you like Jehovah's
Dad,
Witnesses
I
or
think I
something?
Wait, stop.
That's what I'd be
Don't
like.
get your parents all concerned. Trust me, we just want to talk, and mean no harm.
Really? Because your friend was literally in position, and ready to beat the living daylights out of me just a few seconds ago.
You might want to watch what you say, because it might just end up going bad for you.
You are literally doing everything wrong and blaming me for it.
Don't you give me that look. I'm just trying to make sure we're sending a clear message to him.
You're threatening
Alright,
me
I
and
think
getting
I've
mad
seen
at
and
me
heard
because you
enough.
threatened
I'm going
because
to
you
have to
threatened
kindly
me.
ask you two to leave.
Hold on, Jace. Please, give me the chance to tell you why we're here. I'm really sorry for how my friend is acting. Perhaps I can try and send a better and more clear message.
I'm kinda giving you 5 minutes, Ms. Haven. Then I want you two to leave my property at once, unless I change my mind.
Thank you so much, Jace. Okay, so I was originally going to send you a friend request over Facebook, under the request of my friend Jason. However, I thought a better choice of action would be to properly introduce myself to you, and have Serena tag along.
Quick question. This, Jason, that you are mentioning, you wouldn't happen to be referring to Mr. Jason Ranford by any chance, would you?
Yes, I am. I became friends with him back in January. He gave some very positive feedback about you.
Can I say something now?
Nope.
Excuse me for a moment, ladies. I need to make a quick phone call.
He makes the phone call. Jason, what the fuck? So you just leave two people at the door so you can make a phone call.
Hey Jace, what's up, man? Hey Jason, sorry to call during your lunch period, but I have a quick favor to ask.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better.
Could have gone worse
You can
too.
say that again, but I feel like we definitely made some form of progress.
Well,
So,
I
what
made
do
some
we
form
do
of
now?
progress. You made me
After we
regress.
came back after making that phone call, that Jace Hubbard kid asked us to leave.
True.
If
but that's
if
only
this was a
because he
tag
wanted
duel,
some
you'd be
time to
losing
try
life
and
points, and
open
I'd be
up to
making up
us.
for your
Plus, he
competency.
did say he'd be willing to give us both a chance over the coming weeks, despite everything that happened.
Better than nothing, I suppose. So, think we can get something to eat?
I don't know, we'll have to see. Because my parents told me this morning that a couple of the stores and businesses around Tyndale Valley have started closing down temporarily, because of the coronavirus pandemic.
And to think, the news and the media are twisting words, and making up lies to make people panic more and more about such a serious issue.
Yep.
Do you think Tyndale
If it
Valley
bleeds,
and
it
its
leads.
residents will be able to pull through?
I sure hope so, Serena. For the sake and safety of me, you,
No,
Jace,
they're gonna shut
our
down the
friends and
entire
family,
town. It'll go
Jace's
off the
friends
map.
and family, and everyone else living in Tyndale Valley.
Actually, I think that's an actual
May God
place
have
in
mercy
America.
and be with us all.
Like a town that's just dormant due to fires going on underneath it. I just wish I could remember where the frig it was. Just an actual abandoned town. But, yeah. Look, the next episodes are quarantine, so can we not talk about the coronavirus / COVID / any of that stuff until that two-parter at the very least? Or at least as a relationship quarantine, but still one of those things. Wait, how is your relationship quarantined? You're literally already living together. This isn't a case of you can't see each other. If anything, it's a case of you can't stop seeing each other. Or maybe that's the case. Maybe it's 6 feet, I don't know. Don't go into it, James. Don't go into it. But anyway, for what this was a pretty good episode. We get... It's weird that we don't see Taylor get any sort of comeuppance, because it'd just be like, let's see, she did everything wrong with making the scene, trying to eat the food, and now this shit, and it just feels like we didn't see any, actual, what's the word, punishment. As far as we know, the only punishment she got was that she couldn't be in the movie theater anymore. She had to go home. Maybe she'll be grounded or something, or I don't know. What would you do? Then again, I wouldn't know because I'm not a parent, and I don't plan to be for a very long time. Well, then again, man plans, God laughs, but I'm not a parent and I don't plan to be. So let's just stop it there. And yeah, I don't know what you would do in this scenario, considering no matter what, she's just gonna feel like the victim. I do question the choice of being like, oh yeah, you just get off scot-free for trying to point a gun at your sister, although one could say it'd be like, she didn't know it was her sister because it was pitch black. This is one of those things where it's like, technically she didn't do anything wrong because she was just doing what you technically would have done. Although whether she, then again, she also said she was right about the fire, the dang thing. I don't know about letting her off scot-free, but I also don't know about punishing her being the right thing to do. Just being like, don't do that again, you know, a strong warning or something, I don't know. Again, I'm not a parent. And, yeah. So, after that three-part, now Jace has finally met her. I forgot the name of her. God dang it. Great introduction. Let's bring up the friend who wants to beat the crap out of him and just assume the worst from the get-go. What could possibly go wrong? Other than, again, to be fair, that did end up happening. Not that it did, but if that did end up happening, odds are it probably wouldn't have been a good idea. You know, just nothing wrong with a little self-defense. A good offense is a good defense. And, yeah. So, nice of Jace to be sort of willing with that. If I had that sort of stuff happen to me, I'd just be like, and goodbye. You should have sent the friend request first. That way I could have gotten to know you over the internet, and then we could have gone face to face. But, again, it's not my series, or anything like that. But that's just how I would approach a situation. Again, different strokes for different folks. Maybe you're a certain person that decides to meet in person first. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just was a little weird from my opinion. That's all. Yeah. Nice of Jace to give them the chance, though, so this just means we'll probably see more of them in the future, which is always nice to hear. Anyway. Well, next two-parter, we gotta deal with COVID, because no one's sick of that yet! Help me.